Hey guys, it's General Heat here again. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, got another special video for you guys today. So, as you know, VR headsets are getting pretty popular these days, and there's like so many of them out there. A lot of really big ones, even ones with fancy features nowadays, and they're all pretty cool and all. But what I have here, and we'll be taking a look at for this video, is the DPVR E4 VR headset. So, this is a pretty new one, and you've probably never heard of it before, actually, because, like I said, it's actually pretty new. And what's interesting about this VR headset is it does come with quite a lot of nice features to it. This VR headset claims to do 4K resolution, or more specifically, 3664 by 1920 resolution at 116 degrees FOV and at 120 hertz refresh rate, all for under $600, which is a pretty amazing price actually, compared to comparable specs on mainstream VR headsets. So this VR headset, it's actually based on the specs, it's one of the best out there right now actually, compared to some other more mainstream or popular VR headsets. But the question is, you may be wondering, is those are pretty those are pretty big claims actually at that price point. Does this VR headset actually live up to that? Well, the folks at DPVR were nice enough to send this to me for this video to review and try out and see how it is. So without further ado, that is what I'll be doing for this video. Okay, so as we unbox this, let's go over what's actually in the box. So it comes with a DisplayPort cable, because this headset requires DisplayPort instead of HDMI. It comes with the usual user manual and warranty information. It comes with a power adapter, because you need a separate power connection for this. It cannot be powered just off USB. It also comes with 2 wireless controllers, each one requiring AA batteries, which aren't included. And of course, it comes with the headset itself. So now that we're close to finishing unboxing, I will get ready to set it up pretty soon after this, but setup also requires download of a separate application called their DPVR Assistant, which is required to set up and update the firmware on the headset and make it compatible with Steam VR games. Alright, so I have the headset all set up now. Everything is in working order. Controls are all linked. Everything is good. So all that's left is to actually play a game on this. So all I gotta do is just put this on, and well, that's it. So I'll be recording in a bit, and you can see the gameplay with me actually playing. Alright, so the first VR game we'll be trying with this is none other than the classic Beat Saber. It's pretty much a must-have for like any VR headset. So with this game, I mean, it's a pretty simple game. I've actually like haven't played it too much before, so I'm not playing on the highest difficulty possible. But yeah, I mean, the controls and everything, I haven't had any issues, no complaints. The tracking is very good, very smooth. I don't notice any issues at all with it. Like it's pretty much perfect. So that's really all there is to say about the controls there. Everything just flows very perfectly. So as for the visual quality, obviously I can't really show that to you because it's through my own eyes, and this recording is of course off the PC, so it's not something I can actually show you what the visual quality is like. But I can say that from my perspective, it's very good. Everything is crystal clear. The image is very sharp. Text is also very readable. Nothing is blurry at all, and that probably has to do with the 4K resolution that this headset supports, which is pretty good. It's very good compared to a lot of other mainstream VR headsets, especially at that price point. Now, this VR headset does have a built-in headphones and microphones, which work, and they're okay. They sound okay and everything, but unfortunately, that might be like the one downside to this headset, is that they're fine, and it's probably good enough for most people, but it's not the highest quality. And from what I understand, from what I've heard, that's pretty typical of a lot of VR headsets. The built-in audio equipment, it's not as good as like a dedicated like headphone or studio quality microphone. So I'll let you listen really quick to a sample of that sound, and then we'll continue with the rest of this. Hey guys, it's General Heat here. How's everyone doing today? So this is just a quick test of the VR headset's built-in microphone. And with this, you can tell what the quality is like on this VR headset. All right, so as you can hear there, the microphone quality, it's not the greatest, but it's okay. It'll get the job done. But if you have like a professional mic or like a better like built-in mic on like an actual like headphone or something like that, and you'd rather use that, then I would say go for it. But you don't have to if you don't want to, because it'll still get the job done. The next game we're gonna try here is, of course, a pretty popular VR game now, which is Pavlov. This game, this is a really fun game in VR, and it does work very well with this VR headset. They both pair very well together. I can play it very well. However, as someone that hasn't played too many VR games before, it it does take a little bit to get used to in this game, because it's an FPS game, but you do need to kind of get, it's a lot of moving around compared to most other VR games. So the refresh rate does help a lot, but I do still get a little motion sickness after a while, especially like with the more intense scenes, like especially like running up the stairs to chase someone and then like quickly turning back around if someone's chasing me. It yeah, and like that's not really like an issue with the headset itself, but it's something that you have to get used to if you don't play these kind of VR games very often. But you know, aside from that, because that's more on me, the headset itself does handle this game very well, and the graphics quality and everything all look very great on the screen. The motion is very smooth, and the controls are very accurate as well. Okay, so that about wraps it up for this the gameplay portion of this video. Like, not gonna lie, after that was my first time playing Pavlov actually, and I was just playing that right before filming this segment, and like that game is cool, but like I definitely got a little bit of motion sickness from that, especially like the part like going up the stairs and going around corners. That like really threw me off. My brain is just like, nope, that's not right. So definitely feel a little queasy right now, but that's obviously not an issue with the VR headset. The refresh rate and everything, all good. The motion was very smooth. It's just, my brain just didn't agree with what was going on in the VR headset scene. But yeah, just gonna wrap it up now. But overall, this VR headset is pretty amazing. It is definitely by far the best I've personally used so far. And like I said, just as a disclaimer, I haven't really used too many before this. I had like one really old one made by HP a long time ago. It was a nice one, but much older than this. But this one definitely blows that one out of the water. And at least compared to other VR headsets on the market, like more mainstream ones, on paper, this one definitely blows those out of the water too, or at least trades blows with some of the higher end ones. But I can't personally compare them because I haven't used a lot of them before. But when I used this one, I had like no issues with it whatsoever. The screen, the text, and everything, the resolution's all crystal clear, and the motion is very smooth. It's actually a lot better than like my actual monitors, because the refresh rate on this is actually higher than the monitors on my PC. But yeah, it's really nice. It's really comfortable, and the only downsides I would say is the built-in speaker and microphone. They work, and they're okay, and they get the job done. But it'll still get the job done. It's just the quality won't be as good as like a dedicated headset. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Like I said, if you are interested in this, there will be a link in the description below. And for a limited time, there is a discount code that you can use to save even more money on this VR headset. So, if you're in the market for a higher end VR headset but without breaking the bank, definitely check this out. And I think you'd be pleasantly surprised by it, because I definitely was. Because, well, I mean, it's been a while, but the quality is really good. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.